Hello, everybody. This is Dr. David Lawrence, Superintendent, Dayton Public Schools, and we're here at DPS The Next Level, our podcast, our homegrown podcast. A special thanks to PIO. I can see you over the top, and I appreciate you. So if you watch this podcast, you know that when we do this, I'm usually rocking some shirt of some school. So I don't think I've duplicated anybody yet. So today I have on Roosevelt today. Rockin' Roosevelt. So Roosevelt, peace to you. So today, man, I can tell you right now, we just ate lunch and I had a great conversation with 5 fantastic middle schoolers. I want to thank them now and their families for being a part of Dayton Public Schools. They are so bright, genius, funny, and they could go to school anywhere else. And they can go to school at Chaminade or Kettering or Northmont or something. But these young people have decided to be here in Dayton Public Schools, and for that, I am really, really glad. And so they're going to introduce themselves to you right now.
I'm Houston Fox.
What school?
Belmont.
I'm Kasai Buckley, and I go to E.J. Brown.
My name is Christina Tinsley, and I go to Walgamy.
I'm Zoe Wright, and I go to Stivers.
I'm Jalen Scott, and I go to Wright Brothers Middle School.
So I'm going to ask you all this first question. Anybody can jump in. I've been a principal at 3 different levels. I've been an elementary school principal, I've been a middle school principal, and I've been a high school principal. And I got to tell you, everybody says middle school is the toughest. Oh, my gosh, middle school. Just throw your hands up, middle school. Why do you think they say that about middle schoolers? What say you? Because I see you smiling. Why do you think they say that middle school?
We're not ready for high school.
Okay.
We just got out of elementary, so
Right.
it's like a free.
They think you're not ready for high school?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. What
And
say
we
you?
just got
Kasai?
elementary, and it's like we just spreaded wings and we're new. It's like
I would say it's when students start maturing and they start rebelling.
Yeah, no longer little bitty kids, right? Yeah, rebellion. Like, you all have your own thoughts, right? Yeah, and sometimes you're like, I'm not feeling that. Let's say you, Christina. I can tell you, like, for real. Yeah. I'm not feeling it. Yeah. Why do people say that about middle schoolers? Who do you think?
Oh, you want me to talk?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what do you
I'm
think?
sorry.
Yeah, why do you think they say that about middle schoolers?
I guess because a lot of the kids, they don't pay attention during, like, when the teacher is talking and stuff. And they always be going around doing their own thing.
Yeah. There's a theme here. Middle schoolers doing their own thing. Is that true, Houston?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just. Why does that happen, Zoe? Why y'all be doing your own thing? What's that all about?
People be thinking they're grown. And they're not grown. They're not grown.
Okay, they be thinking they're grown. That sounds like. Do your parents or whoever's raising you, do they tell you think you're grown?
oh
Yes.
yeah.
All the time.
You said Jalen. You said all the time. All the time. So he was like, yeah. Cause I was smiling. You're like, yeah. Cause you know what? Middle schoolers, they kind of do think they're grown. How you think the adults are dealing with this?
I don't even know.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, it just depends on how long they've been working with kids. But I mean, every age of kids is different. Toddlers, infant, middle schoolers.
Right.
Yeah, and every kid is different. You can't approach, like, every kid the same way. Like, trying to teach.
One kid might be going through something
Right.
you don't know. One kid might just think that, oh, I'm better than you, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do this and do that. And
Oh, that's
they
interesting.
show out. They want attention, and we give it to them.
You give it to them. Is that true? What y'all doing over there at Belmont?
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. What's going on over there at Belmont?
It's pretty good. There's like a lot of drama in the hallways usually. The teachers are pretty nice. They
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we do a lot of stuff like incentives and teach us a lot of cool stuff.
So, I'm in a lot of school buildings. Every day I go to at least 3 school buildings. That's my low point, right? If I'm on fire, 5, maybe 6. And when I'm in middle school, you know what middle schoolers do? I see them,
They
they're
stink.
they loud, and then they always are hitting and touching each other. What is that all about?
I don't know.
For real. I mean,
I hate
running and
touch.
hitting and
Don't
touching
touch
each
me.
other.
I hate
What-
it.
Yeah.
Because the second
Right.
you touch me, I'm really like just
That's
snap. Like
getting
I,
mad.
I'm over
Like,
it.
what?
Like,
Yeah,
why are you
like,
touching
yeah,
me?
Like, why do y'all do that?
Maturity.
Are you trying to be funny? Like you play fight with
Yeah.
somebody else and you see me. I don't know why you want to
Right.
hit
Yeah.
me so bad. I'm trying to go to
Exactly.
class.
Okay.
And then we're all walking in the hallway, and then one person stops, everybody stops, and
Oh
I'm just
my
sitting here
gosh,
like,
yeah.
can
You
y'all
late for
walk?
class.
And
Like
you know
I'm
what?
about to be late.
I'm thinking
We only
that too
got
when
3
I'm
minutes.
there.
I'm on the third floor. I gotta be back to the first in 3 minutes, and y'all just sitting here talking.
Yeah. What's up with that, Kasai? Why y'all just hitting and touching each other and all loud and stuff?
It's just people are trying to find their way to be funny in life, and when you're play fighting, you just gotta learn when to stop. When people say no, stop.
Yeah. there's a
That's
lot
why
of-
most of the fights happen now. You're play
Yeah,
fine, somebody
playing
get
too
hit a little bit
much.
too hard and be like, chill, and
There's
they
a
hit them
lot of
again.
play fighting
Next
going on
thing you
there.
know, teachers breaking up the fight, getting hurt. And I'm
Yeah, a
just
lot
like,
of play fighting. So two of you, Houston and Zoe, are already in a high school. The other three, Kasai, Christina, and Jalen, are going to be going to a high school. You know, I mean, are you ready for high school?
I think
I
so.
mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I think I am.
Yeah.
But it's like I've never been a new kid before, and it's like I'm not gonna say never been a new kid, but like when I was in elementary, I grew up with all them kids. When we came to Wright Brothers last year, it was the same kids that I grew up with. And then next year when I go, it's gonna be like, dang, I don't know y'all for real. Like,
You are going to be new. You're very articulate. You're well spoken.
and as I think about it, it's like it's gonna be harder than math, and half the time I don't even know what I'm learning now. So I'm gonna forget everything I done learned when I go inside that classroom first day of school next year.
Hey, I made a big announcement yesterday, or maybe today. I think PIO helped me send it out. We're going to have a summer bridge program, so don't worry. You all might be in school this summer. Christina, but you're looking like, no. Yeah. So Christina, yeah, what's up with that? I mean, how you feeling about high school? You think you're ready? Because it came right out your mouth. When I said it, it's like, yeah, I got this. I'm ready.
Yeah, I think I would be ready for high school.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty big smile. You ready?
Yeah.
You got this.
Yeah.
Okay. What say you, Kasai?
I think I would be ready for high school. I just need a little time to adjust.
Gotcha. Now, Zoe in Houston, what's it like? I mean, y'all there with the big boys and girls, the big
Yeah.
timers, right?
Yeah, I guess something like that.
Zoe, you were like, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
I would say like for me, I already take 2 high school courses, so I'm still like, I would say like I'm already in it a little bit. Like I'm in classes with high schoolers all the time, like in ceramics. It's all grades, but I would say at Stivers High School, it's like mellow. It's really mellow. Not really too much going on. Like it's really like school focused. Like everyone there is focused,
Yeah.
so it's no distractions for me.
So I was an assistant principal there
At Stivers.
long before you might have been born. I was there in 2006, 7. Were you born then?
No.
Oh my gosh, you
Neither
weren't
was
born.
I.
Oh my gosh. What's it like? Well, you're really there with the big kids too. Like, and there's a lot of big kids at Belmont. Like, there's kids everywhere there.
Oh yeah.
So, what's it like there with the big boys and girls?
It's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. They don't really like mess with you or anything. Or I don't know. They just like they're pretty nice and cool. But I'm like kind of like scared to go to high school because like they're gonna be super big and then like it's gonna be like a lot harder to do work.
You're gonna be fresh meat walking through their schools. You'll be like, "Who are you?" We run this.
Oh, that
building.
seems to be a theme, Jalen. You were like, I don't want to be new. I grew up. I always know everybody. Well, next it's gonna be a little different.
Yeah.
I know very few people. I don't know what high school I want to go to. I'm thinking about it. 'Cause I want to go for cosmetology.
You do?
Something with me. Yeah.
Well, an easy question for me to ask is like, what high school? I'm gonna ask that at the end because 2 people are in high school. But what I want to know is I typically don't eat lunch with the kids who come first. We typically do it after, and so I get a chance to eat with you all and talk, and I got a chance to explain to you what my job is, what I do all day, every day for 7 days a week. And I asked if any of you would be interested in that job, and I tell you what was shocking. Some of you said yes, because I said I would consider it. It wouldn't be my first choice, but I would consider it. And so I was really surprised by that because most of the time when I explain to people what I do, they go, heck to the no. I don't want no parts of that. You know, when I'm in the grocery store and they say, what do you do? I said, well, I'm an educator. I work with like 13,000 kids. They go, oh, no, I don't want to do that. So you're still young. Do you have any idea what you want to do? I got to ask. Do you have any?
Yes.
Okay, I see hands shaking. Yes, I do. What's up, Zoe? Let me hear it.
I want to be a marine biologist, and I want to go to North Carolina A&T.
You know, that is powerful. A marine biologist, North Carolina A&T.
Yes.
That's I can see the school. I've been there before. That is a fantastic school. And what a plan. I saw some other heads shaking about it. I know what I want to do. Who else knows what they want to do?
I was thinking about being try to do like a Navy SEAL, like be like a Navy SEAL.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. They travel a lot. Who else? I know you know what you want to do. Or it's probably 2 or 3 things.
It's a lot.
Oh, I
It's
see. I knew that.
I'm not busy because I really have time on my hands, but it's like I'm a athlete. I like
Okay.
to be with family. I like to get
Okay.
out. Like I don't like staying in one spot. So it's like I want to do cosmetology, hair, nails, have my own business. I want to be a doctor or a nurse.
I knew it was a lot.
There's no need for me to just say everything. 'Cause I'm just keep spitting stuff out and spitting
Okay.
stuff out. It's just a lot.
Sounds like a rap. So listen, cosmetology, that's a growing field. You can do it as you want to. You're flexible. Do you think I would be able to be part of cosmetology?
I mean,
Maybe.
yeah, I guess.
Okay. Okay. I don't have any here. I don't know what I don't know what to do about that. Christina, you were shaking your head like, I got this. I know what I want to do.
I wanted to do culinary arts, and I want to do cosmetology, and I want to own my own business.
Okay. Those are 3 noble things, especially owning your own business. I have nothing but mad love for people who do that because they are taking a chance on themselves. That means like you really believe in yourself. Who else did I miss? Did I miss you? I did. Kasai, tell me.
I would really want to be something in the medical field. And I think a veterinarian is really cool.
I love that. So tell me something. I see a lot of hitting, a lot of running, a lot of energy. I told you all what time I go to bed and what time I get up. What time do you? Well, first of all, do you all have bedtimes?
No.
Oh my God, y'all were like, no. Like people, y'all were rolling your eyes like, boy,
I
bye.
don't have a bedtime.
A bedtime? We're too old for that.
I don't have no bedtime, but I have a specific time that
That
I'll
I
be in
wanna
my
go to
room
sleep.
and I
Yeah.
don't go back out. Like that'll be the time where I'm in the bed, but I'm not going to sleep.
Yeah,
That's
lockdown.
Yeah,
Okay.
lockdown. Doors locked,
Lockdown,
lights
you
off,
mean? Okay.
everything.
So what time is that, Houston? What time do you shut it down and say, man, I got to get ready to, because there's a lot of energy going to middle school.
Like 12:30 to 1 o'clock.
Okay. All right. You shut it down.
Yeah.
And what time you get up?
Like I get up at like 7 o'clock.
Okay. There's a lot,
Oh,
lot
I forgot.
going
Y'all
on
start
there.
school at 8. Never mind. I'm thinking like, damn.
What about you,
no.
Kasai?
I would say my nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say my bedtime, but the time I'm expected to go in my bed is around like 9:30, 10.
Mm-hmm. Christina, you shaking your head like, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'll be going to sleep around 10 o'clock.
Zoe?
I would say like I get home from training like 7:45 and I still have stuff to do for the next day. Get ready. So I was like 11:30. I try to be
Okay.
in my bed asleep.
Same with me. I don't
Same.
get done with practice till
Yeah.
like 4:30, and then 5 o'clock, and then I get home, eat, shower, do whatever. And then
I didn't hear anybody say anything about TV or what's
Oh,
that
man,
thing y'all do, TikTok?
It's too much
I mean,
going on.
it's
for
too
me
much
to-
going on for me to actually like sit down and actually do something. Like I'm busy. And I know I don't like not doing anything, but I also get tired of actually doing stuff sometimes because it's like I just want to lay down. But
Yeah.
my time would probably be same as though it's 10:30, 11 o'clock ish.
Okay. So
I
y'all,
got siblings too, so I gotta help out with that. So.
y'all don't watch TV?
I do.
Yeah.
A little
A
bit.
little bit? Not really?
A little tiny bit.
little bit?
Yeah, I'll be watching
Like when I
TV.
go to sleep,
You do?
I'll put the
Yeah.
phone down and turn the TV on, and I'll leave the phone off for the rest of the night and I don't touch it till the next morning.
Well, first of all, are you text messaging while you're in your room?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we're like, oh,
Sometimes.
definitely.
like, duh, what are you talking
Car,
about, Dr.
living
Lawrence?
room.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
My
probably
phone
the
is
last
on a
thing you
buzz.
do is text before you go to fall
Yeah.
out.
My phone's on my hip.
I'd be like,
okay.
D&D, don't text, don't call, don't do nothing. And I hate when they do that because I purposely say my phone's on do not disturb and they click the little notify anyway. And it still goes through and I'll just be like, what are you doing?
So, I have a question for you all. I can't wait to hear this answer. Typically, the night before, I try to go over my questions for the kids. I did that last night, but I just thought about something. I was telling y'all that when I started to become a principal, you all weren't even born. So when I was your age, there was no such thing as the internet or a cell phone. How would you all survive if that were the case?
I think I would survive.
I feel like I
Yeah.
would. Because when I was younger,
Christina,
I
you were
stayed
like,
outside.
I got
Yeah.
this. You shook your head with I could survive. Really? Well, how would you contact your friends?
Just go to
Outside.
their house.
You just go to the
Knock
house.
on the door. Mom answers the door. Is so home? She'll be
Okay.
out in a second. I'll wait on the porch, and then we go pick up the whole friend group around the neighborhood.
If you
Kasai,
don't have
could you-
it,
could
what-
you-
what
could
does
you
that
make
mean?
it?
Mm-hmm.
You could?
Yeah, I believe in myself.
Zoe, you got this with no phone, no internet.
If you don't have it, like, what is there to miss about it? So.
What say you, Houston?
Yeah, I'd definitely like survive because I could just like go outside and just like, chill outside.
But just talking about this, like my mom says this all the time. Like, we didn't have this when we were younger. We didn't do this. We didn't do that. And I'm like, I mean, it's our generation now. Like,
Right.
people are starting to develop and make new things. And it's like, I be thinking about it too. I'd be like, how did you do this back in your days? Because honestly, I know I would be able to find someone because I don't need my phone. I don't need my TV. I just have it for support.
Well, I love what you all are saying because I am glad to be around in this generation with you and have things like this because I don't know how we did it without that. It was like it was not as exciting as it is for y'all. It's kind of boring. Yeah, so this is a good thing. I'm pro technology. Now I've got to ask. Let's talk about some hobbies. What are some things that you like to do? Sports, music.
MMA, boxing, playing video games, and eating.
I like that. I like
Stuff in my
that.
face.
What say you, Kasai?
I would have to say like a lot of music.
It would be playing volleyball. I want to run track. So that's going to be one of my new hobbies that I'm going to be doing, running track.
Okay, got it.
Mine are basketball, volleyball, and track, but I play like AAU basketball, so like my life is taken up all the way
Yeah.
with basketball.
That's like travel 2 or 3 games a day.
Yeah.
And then I heard you say earlier, I caught this training.
Yeah,
I
training
caught that.
3-4 times a week,
Yeah.
like strength training, speed training, basketball training. So
I know all your coaches well. You're in good hands.
I'll say volleyball, cheer, track. I've been doing gymnastics since I was younger, so I'm getting back into tumbling for cheer. I'm just a very busy person.
I see.
I guess
I see.
I'll say.
So I heard volleyball earlier. Word is bond. I promise
I love this.
Well, you all be in high school already. We'll be in high school next year. Yeah, and so Thursday's my volleyball night. We'll see each other. I'll be there. Word is bond. I have a routine or a pattern. I have really one last question for you, and I think it's a question that is really important. Maybe not so much just for you all and me today. It's for the people who are watching. If anybody is watching this, you can tell we have some amazingly dynamic, smart, wonderful kids in Dayton Public Schools. Tell me why you're in Dayton Public Schools. And
I don't have an answer to that question.
well,
Honestly,
Jalen, I'm in trouble if you don't have one.
No,
I'm in a
it's
lot
like
of trouble.
I don't know why my mom chose Dayton Public out of all schools.
Well,
But
tell her I said thanks.
I will.
Yeah, she's watching this. Hi, Mom.
Honestly, I'm kind of glad my mom did choose Dayton Public for me, because if she didn't, I don't know. I mean, I probably still would be where I am now, but with the people that I've bonded with in the past 13 years of my life, I feel like I've made it far. Been through ups and downs, been through with people, but at the end of the day, I'm still me, so I'm not worried about nobody
success
else.
here for sure. What's going on over there, Cyrus? Tell me why you over there.
Number one, my mom works in DPS, so
Where does she work?
Wagaman Middle School.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a counselor. But I think I chose Stivers. I came from Butler, and my mom thinks it was right for like a transition, something new. And she seen Stivers, art school, had everything that she was looking for. So that's why I'm at Stivers now.
Well, I think when I was chief of school innovation, I hired your mother. She left and
Really?
came back. She's amazing.
She left and came.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she left and now she's back. I'm glad she's back. What's going on over there? Why you like Walkman?
The
By the
people.
way, the people, yes.
Yeah.
Now y'all have the jumpin'est lunch. I mean,
No,
it's
they
just,
got the
Jumping.
parties and senses. They
Louise
have
Choi
parties
got
in
the
the
best
gym and
lunch.
everything,
Louise
like-
Choi, elementary school, Louise
Yeah.
Choi.
I
They
went
got
there
the
for
best
preschool.
lunch.
Best
Okay,
dances is
all
at
right.
Wagaman.
Honestly, y'all's incentives is 10 times better than everybody's.
Yes,
Like, y'all
little
be
pep
having them little
rallies.
parties in the gym. We just get, like, what was our most recent one? Our Halloween days? We was in the gym. Lights was on. It was bright outside. It was just too much going on. Like, but y'all really be having fun.
they do. Kasai?
Yeah.
I like going to EJ Brown because of the staff. I love
like
the
that.
staff.
Yeah, you got a new principal. He is good. He walks around a lot, checks on you guys. I like him.
I like going to Belmont because I like the people and I like the teachers. I like the staff and especially like the principal, Miss McDowell.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this has been one of my most favorite podcasts. I mean, they're all good, but you all came in. I didn't think you were going to be talking when I first saw you downstairs because y'all look like tired.
I wasn't going to.
Yeah, but I'm glad you loosened up a little bit. My last question is: listen, I'm a Dayton Public Schools graduate. Guess which high school I graduated from?
Dunbar.
Dunbar
Rice State University.
High School in Dayton.
In Dayton?
I think it's
Dayton Public
Dunbar.
Schools.
UD.
I'm taking
Wait, no.
CJ off my list.
Taking CJ off the list. Dunbar. What say you?
Dunbar.
Belmont?
Dunbar.
Oh, Dunbar?
I'm taking
Dunbar.
I'm gonna say
Dunbar?
Dunbar, yeah.
You know what?
Opponents.
I've done this.
Dunbar
I've done
opponents,
this
one of the
several
two,
times.
but I feel like it's Dunbar.
How did y'all get this Dunbar thing? Because it is
I
Dunbar.
watched the former podcast.
Guess what, PIO? They said they watched the former podcast. I'm going to have to come up with a different question. How about that? Hey, to the viewing audience, these 5 amazing middle schoolers, Jalen, Houston, Kasai, Christina, and Zoe, they're coming back for round 2. I loved it. They'll be back in January. They just found out just now. We're out.
January.
All right, we're out.